Hello everyone, it's me Bibi. Today I am making Thierè. Thierè is one of Senegal oldest dish. And Thierè looks like couscous but it's made out of millet grain. I'm using this big pot because I'm cooking for 7 people and the 7 people can share it with another 5 to 7 people, so it's gonna be a lot of Thierè. This is lamb meat. You can use beef if you don't have lamb. And what you're gonna do is you wanna rinse it quick because this lamb just came out the freezer. So you wanna rinse it quick and make sure it's clean and go ahead and add it into the hot pot. The oil in the hot pot is a vegetable oil. The oil is very hot and you can add some salt, and next you can add the lamb. And you can cook this lamb until it has a nice brown color. It don't have to be cooked all the way at this time. Once the meat is like crispy brown, you can go ahead and remove them and set it aside. Here are some chicken drumsticks, and the traditional recipe does not have chicken in it, but I wanted to add some chicken just to make it a little different. Here are the ingredients we need to stuff our drumstick with. We got some garlic, salt and pepper, jumbo cubes, and chili powder. We're gonna blend it well and we're gonna start the stuffing. To stuff it, you can get a piece of drumstick and poke a hole all the way deep to the bone and get you a little bit of stuffing and stuff it inside, like push it all the way down and make sure it's nice and it's not gonna come out when you fry it or when you cook it, so it's nice and secured. And after all the drumsticks are stuffed, we can start frying them just like we did with the lamb. When the bottom side is brown, you can go ahead and flip the other side so the other side can get brown too. Also, the chicken doesn't have to be cooked all the way through at this time. When all sides have this nice golden color, you can go ahead and remove them and set it aside. This is for the onion sauce. To make the onion sauce, we need some onions, garlic, bell pepper, a little bit of habanero pepper, salt, and some jumbo cubes. After you cut them into chunks, you can blend them in a manual food processor or you can use an electrical one. And when the onion mixture is ready and everything has been nicely blended, you can add it into the hot oil. These are some tomato cans, and we have a large one and a smaller one. Before you add the tomato paste in the pot, you can add some water to make it softer. And when the tomato paste starts breaking apart, you can add some water. And we have many kinds of vegetables here, from eggplant, cabbage, we have green onions, carrots, sweet potato, and we have some cucumbers. And for the green onion, to keep them together, you can use a rubber band so they don't have to come apart when it's cooking. And you can also add some peppers. These are habanero peppers. At this point, the vegetables are like halfway done. You can add the meat, the lamb meat, and the chicken drumsticks back in. This is the Thierè, and it looks like some tiny bitty couscous. And I know you might think this is a small amount I'm using, but Thierè kind of swells. Like when you put water in it, it kind of swells, or it can swell also when it's cooking. To clean it, you can add some water. It can be like a warm water, and you want to do a flash clean, like a quick cleaning, because the cherry has this ingredient inside called lalo, and if you don't clean it fast, the lalo gonna come out. And right now you don't see the lalo. It's inside of it, but you don't see it. After it's soaked quick, you can remove the water inside of it, and this is the first and last cleaning you're going to do. Next, you're gonna add some water and let it soak for at least 30 minutes. The cherry has absorbed all the water, and next is to cook the cherry, this entire cherry, in the microwave. All this amount can fit in the microwave at once, so I'm gonna go ahead and split it in half and microwave it for 20 minutes. After it comes out from the microwave, you can feel it with your fingers. It has to be very, very soft. If it's soft, that means it's cooked. Then you can set it aside and put the other cherry back inside the microwave. And once all the cherry has been cooked, you can transfer them into a large container. Next, the cherry has to be dressed, and the first ingredient we're gonna need is lots of raisins. Raisins are dry and we need to make it softer. You can add some of the liquid broth from the pot and let it sit for like maybe 5 minutes. Here we have a can of red beans and a can of white beans. I wanted to add all this color together because I want it to be colorful. And we have some sugar too. And the sugar is going to be the secret ingredient, and it's gonna elevate all the flavors. And the beans were rinsed with cold water. And for the final part of the dressing, we are going to add some of the broth from the pot. And you want to add enough just to coat every single tiny grain. And there is oil sitting on top. You don't want to add the oil, just the broth only. To check and see if the vegetables are done, you can use a knife and poke at them, and if they are tender on the inside, that means they're done, and you can remove them to stop them from cooking. And the drumsticks are removed also. They are cooked all the way through. Everything else is removed except for the lamb meat. I want it to cook a little longer. This is the final seasoning, and I just tasted it. It tasted almost done, like everything is good. So I just wanted to add the one small jumbo cube. The cherry is finally done, and we ended up having 7 medium bowls, and the other bowl you see with the red top, those are the sauce that I put aside. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you back here for another new video. Bye.